I have a camera just like this one in my hand, and it's running, it's filming. The only difference is that the camera in my hand is red. The camera in this box is also red, and I'm hoping that this is one of the many gifts that I give to a young lady that's coming to pay me a visit in my garage. There's been a lot of important first meetings in the history of the world, but I don't know if any of them have been so momentous as this meeting in my garage. I'm hoping that this little red camera in this box helps my lady make a saga of love and life lessons that is worth sharing with the world. I've made near 45 of these individual journal entries with this red camera. Some of these video entries I share with only my lady, and some of them I share with the world. This is one I think I'm going to share with the world. Two other gifts that I have for my lady is these two leather-bound journals. And I just spent a good portion of an hour, maybe an hour and a half, writing two poems into these books. I have one that is poems without thorns, and one that's poems with thorns. Now, what I'm going to do is kind of get my Grandpa Bob involved in this little matter. What I'm going to do is go over here to my shoe pile, which I should probably clean up before company comes. But chances are good, any shoe I pick will have a 50-cent piece in the left shoe. No exceptions. 1972, the year I was born. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss this coin. I'm going to toss it in the air. And if it lands on heads, I'm going to open up this journal and share with the world the poem that I wrote for my little angel. And if it comes up tails, I'm going to pick up the journal with thorns, which is a lot more interesting, to say the least. I'm kind of hoping that the heads comes up, but my Grandpa Bob, he's an eternal rascal, and I have a feeling that he might just make the coin flip be tails. I'm very, very, very stingy with my writings. Usually when I write something, I write it for an individual. For example, these poems are for my lady. But I do think that there could be some merit in sharing some of my works with the world, because if the world needs anything right now, it is more love, it is more passion, it's more red. It is a blue and green earth we live on, but I do think it does need more red. And I've been trying and trying and trying to have a red year in my life for so long. So one of the reasons that I don't like sharing my poetry or my writings with the world is that people might think that I think my particular art or expressions are more important than anyone else's, and that's totally not true. This picture on the wall that was drawn for me of a little alien named Gurr jump roping is just as important as the best poem that I've ever written in my life. And I believe that with all my heart. Anytime somebody does something with creativity, imagination, and love to make life better for someone else, it doesn't get any better than that. It doesn't matter if it's a masterpiece. It doesn't matter if it's macaroni art. It doesn't matter if it's a finger painting on a refrigerator. All that matters is that it was made, it exists now, and the world is better because of it. So, I guess in following that philosophy, now and then, when I fill up the poem books full of poetry, and I hope there's hundreds and hundreds of poems that will fill them, I might flip this coin and read a heads or tails poem. So, without further ado, Grandpa Bob. Alright, let me see if I can find it. Oh, Grandpa Bob. He's going easy on me today. He's letting me read the sweet one, the heads poem. Good deal. Alright. We'll see how this goes. Can love embodied without touch exist? Read red to see what we accomplished. Open your heart and do not resist. Pages turn with tips of fingers. Though so many memories have been missed, and so many wishes have not been wished, and countless kisses have not been kissed, her impossible lip still lingers. What does love mean? Fair inquiry. It shall be seen in this red diary. I've not forgot how this journey started. Bonds were broken by the broken-hearted, two same-named souls doomed to be martyred. The world forever a shade of blue. Refusing to live on with love departed, weapons were dropped and shield discarded. Armor fell, and I was naked, unguarded. How I yearned to be part of you. I chose with tears to fight history, expose my fears, and write this diary. Moving forward instead of retreating, fear and doubt, twin serpents defeating, I break the curse of history repeating. No spear, no lance, nor true steel sword. I posed with prose of magical meeting, with sylvan enchantress milady sweetling. Tender embrace and blind kiss our greeting, so dear this chance for true reward. Each and every time she desires me, reach for rhymes in our red diary. Love turned a blue world the color red. Wounded hearts healed and no longer bled. Teardrops of joy instead were shed. What dreams are in her eyes. Life lessons of love await to be read. Whispers unwhispered await to be said. Love lives on long after we're dead. Believe in love and it never dies. So why are we here? Why are we? Show love without fear. The Red Diary.